Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me today, and ignore the mess. I know I said this in my last video, but I still haven't touched anything yet. And if you saw my husband's desk and his collection of stuff around here, you'd understand how hard it is for me to actually clear out this room to make it my closet. But don't look. You can look at the shoes and the handbags if this is starting to distract you. Today it's going to be a Louis Vuitton unboxing. It's not this, but it's going to be a Louis Vuitton Twist unboxing. Yay! And I have a little interesting story to tell you about why you can't get certain bags. So I want to keep this as short as possible, but if I ramble, you can just fast forward to where you see the Louis Vuitton unboxing. And it was a gift that I received for Christmas from my husband. He had gone off the list of bags I had given him to buy for me. Top on my list was the Capucines and the Twist. And of course he got distracted when he was in the store, saw the Kleber, I'm not sure, Kleber bag, and he bought that instead. It was red and navy in an epi leather, and it just really wasn't me. And maybe for others, but it wasn't really big on my list of bags that I was coveting. But I can tell you the story first, why you can't get certain items, and then I'll move on to the actual unboxing. My SA in Santa Monica, Johnny Depp, is a awesome rep. We went to the Louis Vuitton store in the Santa Monica Mall. Now, it's a very touristy store. It's not that big in comparison to other stores like South Coast Plaza in Costa Mesa or Beverly Hills. But we walked in, and there was this really nice gentleman by the name of Johnny Depp, spelled D-I-E-P. You can't forget that name, right? But in leading to the story about how you can't get certain like LV items because it's not available, or you call the rep to buy it, or they say let's send it from the store, and the store doesn't return your phone call, and all this madness, it came out of I think Johnny Depp made it slip. So sorry, Johnny, if I outed you. I don't want to get you in trouble, but I was in his store about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and I spotted the black and red pochette métis. I said, oh, that's the new one, isn't it? And he said, uh-huh. He said, there's only 3 left in the country. And he goes, we've gotten a ton of phone calls for this. He goes, but he says, we're going to sell it to the customers who come into our store. We're not going to give it to another store to sell. We want to sell it to someone who comes in here. And I was like, the little bell's like, ding, ding, ding. It goes off. It's like, oh, so you guys have items, but you won't sell it to other or release it to other stores because basically they want to sell it to their customers who are loyal to them, or anybody who's coming into the store to want to buy it. So I showed it to my husband, and I said, well, my birthday is about 3 months away, and we have Valentine's coming up, and you know, this would be a great present, by the way. And Johnny just said, yep. He said, if you want it, it can be yours. There's only 3 left, and our store, we are not selling it or letting it go to another store. We're only going to sell it to the people who come into this store. So if you guys ever wonder why you can't get certain LV items, it's because the stores have a lot of pride and they only want to sell it to their customers. They're not giving it up to anybody else. So that's a little bit of an insider tip there. So if you want to buy it, you may have to fly to the store. It might still be in Santa Monica unless my husband has purchased it. And if he has, can't wait to see it. If he hasn't, it might still be there. Just get down to Santa Monica. So, oh, this is a little Hermes perfume. Not sure what this is from. So this came from Louis Vuitton. When I went in to trade in my Kleber for the Twist, Johnny Depp was really sweet and hooked me up with a few perfume samples of their new flacon. So he gave me the Mille Faux, if I'm pronouncing it right, Mille Faux, the Apogee, and the Rose des Vernis. If you can see it here. Is it having a hard time focusing? okay. So he put this in a little tiny cute bag. How adorable is that? I'll probably throw away the bag because I'm starting to end up hoarding. I absolutely love this bag. It's coming across, I don't know if it comes across orange or yellow. In my bedroom here, it's coming across as orange. And this is the twist bag. So, as you can see here, how beautiful is that? And I love the box that it came in. This is not the traditional brown box or the flap that comes up top. It actually opens up. So let me twist it off here. And oh, here is, I wish the packaging was more like Chanel, but that's okay. I mean, it's just as beautiful. So I can show you what the bag looks, what the box looks like on the inside. And it's a magnetic flat bag, just like how some of the Chanels show up. I don't know if it's a certain price point you have to spend. Why can't I open this? If it's a certain price point that you have to spend before you get one of these boxes, but these are great for storing your purses in. Or some of them are big enough to where you can put a hat. I might put my bag in here just to keep the box. And here is the bag. Can you see? It is upside down. What was I doing? The LV Twist. Oh god, this red is such a beautiful color. I don't know if that's the technical name of it, but I'm calling it red. And this beautiful silver twist, and it opens this up to a, what would you call it? It's like a pink rose color. And the strap, let me pull this out here. You can actually wear it a few ways, but show you the inside. It's just one single empty pit, I don't know what word to use, on the inside. And here's a little tiny pocket to which you can see that, you know, the authenticity cards. I don't know what this is. This looks like it's a little description on LV's history and the care, how to properly care for your bag. Let's see, can you see it here? Is it auto-focusing? How to care for the bag. And it also comes, if you can see this little thing here, with this beautiful, what would you consider this? Like an ID tag, a mirror. But it tucks in back here, and that's it. It smells so good. It's some kind of leathery suede, and this is very soft. I don't know if this is suede or micro suede. If someone can tell me, I would love to know. And to close it, you do this, and you twist it. And it's red. I keep calling it Red Epi, but I'm not 100% sure what this style is. And I'm just looking right now. Let's see if it explains it. I don't think you guys saw anything in here, did you? No, there's no tag. And, oh, duh. I can be such a dingbat sometimes. And over here is the Twist Epi Coquelicot. It doesn't say the color, but I can show you the receipt here. Let me cover up my information and see the actual receipt. And the Kleber was $2,230, and this Twist is $35.50. So you can see it here, and I can show you modeling shots. Again, excuse the room, it's a mess. So I am, for reference, I am 5'1". You can see it here. Also, if you want to see it longer on me, It's, I think, a little long for just a shoulder bag with just a single strap. You can see here the crossbody, and I think I showed you this already here. There might, I don't know if there's another way to carry this. I know that with my boy bag, you can sometimes loop the strap on the bottom. Let me see if I can fix this for you here. And carry it this way, but it looks kind of weird like this, don't you guys think? Yeah, it's a little weird. And I don't know if there's another way to carry this. But you can see how beautiful the epi grain is on this. And here you have this kind of, it concaves in. So if you look at, I wonder if this allows, I believe this is supposed to allow you to put more items in. And I can do what's in my Wednesday, or what's in my bag Wednesday, and get some use out of this. So yeah, I mean, this is a great epi leather. It's I think you can tuck it in here. I don't know if too many people are using this, and you can tuck in the chain like this if you are, I think, using it for the night. I don't know if you can actually use it as a clutch, but it's kind of hard to wear it like this. I'd be afraid that someone would rob me from behind or snag it. And you can see how me being 5'1", if I said 5'3", I'm wrong. I wish I was 5'3". Sorry, I was trying to say this on the camera. So if you have any questions on this bag, I'm happy to answer it. It is kind of rough, or not rough. You can be a little bit tougher on this bag. I don't know how to protect this from scratching too much, and I think there's a little plastic cover on it. I don't want to take it off yet because I'm afraid I'm going to scratch it. I try to be really gentle on my handbags. It's just, you know, sometimes you're at a restaurant and you have the straps dangling off the chairs, but the back of the chair is round, and you try to wrap your purse around it in the right way so it doesn't fall off, and then about 5 minutes into the meal, it's like plunk, it lands on the floor, and of course it's landed face down, and you're like, oh, I don't need you to scratch, I just bought you. So I don't know if these on the strap, you can see here, if it is removable, but it seems like it should be. Got the strap here, and it's actually quite comfortable. So it's not like the it doesn't dig into your shoulders. So, and you can see this here. What else do you guys want to know about it? I think I've blabbered on enough. If you have any more questions, I can do a full-on review later on. So after I've used it for a few days. All right, thanks guys for watching, and stick around for other videos or subscribe to my channel. Sorry it's so long. I'll learn to be quicker. Bye guys.